Welcome to Inside New York.
That's a great question. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shaka Khan, and you're watching Inside New York.
And this year's Tony Awards is the biggest night on Broadway.
And I'm on Inside New York.
Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you live as you've never lived before.
Welcome to Inside New York. We are proud to have on today's program a Tony Award nominated actor, the stage and screen, who's just made history as the first African American to play the role of Phantom in Phantom of the Opera.
Right.
On Broadway.
On Broadway, yes. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night.
We welcome Norm Lewis to Inside New York.
Thank you.
Thank you, Norm.
It's so good to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, finally.
Yes, yeah.
You know, I was just going over when I first had a chance to meet you, and I thought it was actually longer, but it's been long enough. It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year. It has been.
And so much has transpired because I remember at the time, I think you were just finishing Porgy and Bess. You had just finished, you could say.
Well, I had finished earlier, maybe a few months before that, and I had also simultaneously been on this television show called Scandal.
Yeah, a small show. A few people might have heard about.
And I had just finished shooting that, and then I had a little time off, and we saw each other at the National Black Theater Festival.
You're the first African American to play the role of Phantom in Phantom of the Opera.
Right.
On Broadway.
On Broadway, yes, here in New York. Yes.
Having said that, that has got to be a role of a lifetime.
Truly, truly it is.
And I heard that that was a dream role of yours. So has it met all your expectations?
No, gone beyond. What I've realized, I would be like this, in a situation like this where I'd be interviewed and people kept asking me questions about my dream roles. You know, I've done a lot, and I'm so blessed to have done a lot. But one of my dream roles actually was the Phantom. I kept saying it, not necessarily knowing if it was ever going to come to fruition, but it finally did. And I was blessed to be a part of this amazing cast. The fact that I'm doing this role as the first African American has really been inspiring to a lot of people who are not necessarily just African Americans, but a lot of minorities. So I've had Asian, I've had Latinos, different people come up to me afterwards and say, you're such an inspiration, and it makes me feel like I could be the role of Phantom, or any other role that is very universal like the Phantom.
So what about the role of Phantom is so compelling to you that it would be your dream role?
Well,
What do you love most about it?
After seeing it, I saw it years ago in Toronto. It was the first time I saw it with Colm Wilkerson. And what I loved about it was this guy who was trying so hard to be accepted by society and being shunned, and because of an abnormality that he had. And I think people see this character as themselves. You know, we all feel like we have some sort of abnormality, no matter if people can see it or not. But we feel like we're freaks sometimes, and being accepted is always a major thing in our lives. And so it just appealed to me. The music is iconic. You know, Andrew Lloyd Webber writes some incredible shows, and over the years I've just loved this story. I've gone back to see it like 4 times, and before I had the show, and I just have fallen in love with this music and fallen in love with the role, and I'm just glad to be a part of it now.
Well, I must say, I think you have converted a lot of fans of Phantom of the Opera to saying that, you are the best ever.
Oh.
I must say that it brought tears to my eyes when I saw you up there, and, it's not just the historical aspect, but the way you deliver the role. It's just, I want to see it again and again.
Oh, please.
That you will be performing this role as long as as your predecessor. I don't know how many years that was.
I'm not sure. I know he did it a long time. Yeah, and he's a good friend of mine. He's one of my, I call him my brother, Hugh Pinero. Love him to death. He did it for years, and he played the role of Raoul in the show, and he's also played the Phantom. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has to be difficult.
Yes.
You really. It seems like your whole heart is pouring out, and the 20 years of this dream is, definitely
realized.
there.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
It's there. It's just amazing. So I am really so proud and honored that you took time out today to join us on Inside New York to talk about this this historical moment.
Thank you.
And I guess it's open-ended at this point?
Yeah, just extended until February 7th, and possibly longer, but we'll see. Definitely February 7th, so come before then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm glad I asked.
Yeah.
So yes, this will be airing just in time for the holidays. Leading up to the holidays, I can't imagine a better show to see. It is my best pick on Broadway at this time. And if you are one of our lucky winners, you can actually grab a pair of tickets that we will be giving away to one of our lucky viewers. And we'll see you again next Saturday on Inside New York at 8:30 p.m. See you then.
Only then can you